In this video, we're going to look at Pegaxy, whether or not it's still viable to race the Pegas, if you should fuse them, and if you're a newcomer or you're existing, whether or not you should buy or race horses or just breed them. Let's get into it. The Pegaxy team did an update on the fusion and the prize pool after they changed it. So let's look at whether or not we can actually still play, or is it still worth it. So if we go into my little spreadsheet here, you'll see the new prize pool is 70, 210, 570 and 1,550. So that's a lot better than which they had first. So you can see 45, and then the new fusing cost has also been adjusted from 12,000 to 8,000 first, 20,000 to 16, and so forth. And the PGX has been also adjusted. With a new prize pool as a newcomer, and you're thinking of racing to get your first horse, so how long will it take you? What can you expect? So if you're a newcomer and you're renting, obviously try and rent the highest possible tier horse you can. So if you can rent an epic or a legendary, it would be far more beneficial than renting a pacer. So if you're renting a pacer, your prize pool will be on average 23 FIS. That's your average winning FIS. That's the current price of FIS. The cheapest pacer at the moment to buy, if you want to do that, is $21. The average racing time is 2 minutes. It's actually a little bit more if you consider everything. The actual race is 1 minute to 1 minute 45, and then the price of PGX is 15 cents. So if you win every single race, you'll get 560 FIS for the 24 races. Of course, you can only do 24 races a day. Yes, if you rent a horse that's got fully charged, you can maybe double that for the first day, but let's work on 24 races for the day. The average winning rate, though, is between 10 to 20%, sometimes a little bit higher. In my case, let's look at my Pegas here. So this one has got a 13% win rate. This one's got a 22% win rate, and so forth. So there is some Pegas that win a little bit more than others, but you're looking at between 15 to 20%, and even less. If you're renting a Pega, the best renting options now is more or less 40%. Generally it goes between 10 and 40%. That is your cut. So let's do the share profit. If you don't do the share profit and you do the pay to rent, you have to pay the asking PGX price. So here you can see this one's 45% for you, 35, 29. So yeah, 10%. You see, that's an epic. That's something you can look at. Right, so if you can, rent the epics rather. Now you've rented yours, you're getting 40%, so at a 15% win rate, you're going to actually be winning 17 FIS a day. The value will be that amount, and it'll take you 280 days to actually have enough FIS to buy your own first pacer Pega. that is if you go on the paces. It's going to take you 48 minutes a day per pega, which is 1,300 or 13,000 minutes, a full 9 days of racing to get or buy your own pega. Now if you were to ring that Epic, let's see the difference. So the price pool change, and so you will get a lot more fizz a lot quicker. As you can see. Let's just check this one. So that'll be that one times that one. So it'll go a lot faster, but you will get a lot less for your winnings. And then also, then you've still got to consider if you want to buy an Epic, it's going to work out still the same. So in essence, you need to consider buying your own pega. And when you need to buy your own pega, buy or try to buy the rare pegas at a minimum. And the reason for that is, firstly, the winning pool is 3 times that of a pacer. The pricing is also at least 3 times plus. But if you were to buy 2 pacers and try and merge them to a rare, in the end it's going to cost you more, because the fizz required is 34 USD. You need the 2 pegas, and all costs include more or less, you're looking at $80 to actually buy 2 pacers and then merge them or fuse them to a Epic. And so you see, as the current state, it's cheaper to buy just to buy a rare. The other advantage of this is you can actually then look at the stats and buy stats that's more to your liking, opposed to getting 2 random stats from merging 2 pegas. Other thing to consider also is, when you do merge pegas, you will actually have a breed count on them. So if we look at what they said, if you've fused 2 pacers, you're going to end up with a rare that's with a breed count of 2 out of 7 already. So rather just go and try and buy a rare in this case and take it from there. If we were to, let's buy a rare and fixed price rare, doesn't matter, breed count. Let's do the breed count, and we want to sort it. As you can see, it has already counted down. All these were 2 times bred already, so yeah, we will actually want so your pricing is $84, but then you can breed these twice before you actually it starts costing you a lot of money. And you can pick the stats, because as you can see, if you breed that or to fuse them, not worth it. So I hope this gives you something to think about, at least. And before you start investing and buying Pegaxy, make sure you buy correctly according to your budget, and decide whether you want to do the racing thing or breeding and selling. That's just a quick general overview of my thoughts on this. I hope you like that. Like and subscribe. Who knows?